Alright. Seems like we're live. What up, everyone? Been gone for like what, a month? 2 months? Yikes. Yeah, I'm back now. Working on a lot of content, just not on this channel. I've been doing a lot of content for the Grind Reel channel. And then, one second, let me lower this a bit loud. I'm doing a lot of content for the Grind Reel channel and for Josh for some social media stuff. So I want to talk about that stuff. Anyone has questions? I don't have 10 million TikTok followers, Facebook followers, but I have shown growth that I think I could bank on for some tips and tricks. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. In the meanwhile, I'm just trying to set up everything. Just gonna grab this link, throw it into the server. Okay. All right, we're good. Oh, fuck. Just setting up everything for the stream. Give me a second. I'm going to have to duplicate this. And then I'm going to have to window capture. And then I have to reinstall absolutely everything on my computer, and I didn't properly prepare for stream. Kinda told myself I just needed to stream if I wanted to or not, which is the truth. Can't be no bitch. No. Alright, so here's the desktop. Put that over there. And then shrink myself right here. And then on this one we can hide the Logitech. Alright. We're good, we're streaming. So today I have to edit this long ass stream. It's definitely gonna take some time, so I thought might as well stream it and talk to chat. Gotta start building everything back up. All that Twitch following, YouTube following, the millions of viewers. You know. One thing that's been really interesting is trying to understand how TikTok works, because it has this like ridiculous potential to blow up. All you need is like a couple good videos, a couple funny jokes, whatever, and it's so freaking easy. Like I made like what, I'm gonna say over 10 clips right now on TikTok for Josh and a couple for myself, and all together probably about 70,000 views. Probably about 70,000 views on TikTok right now, even though like one video gave us like 45k views. So it has pretty ridiculous potential to just blow the fuck up. It's ridiculous. I really wonder like how it works behind the scene. Like, what's TikTok doing? Because if you post a video and you don't share it to anyone on Instagram and you don't have any followers, that video is not going to get any growth. But on TikTok, excuse me, with 0 hashtags, 0 sharing, 0 followers, you can wake up the next day and have 30,000 views, which is exactly what happened to us. I think there was like 50,000, or sorry, 50 followers on that TikTok account, and overnight it's 20-30,000. And then we were like, okay, whatever, that's cool. Another day, another 10,000, another day, another 10,000, and it just kept on going. And now it's at like 45K, and I think it started to slow down now. So it's pretty ridiculous. A lot of crap to sift through.
Oh, look, Indeed changed their UI. Maybe it's A/B testing going on. Wow.
Can you guys hear this?
Okay, first of all, let's talk about this for a second. This looks like a lot of money in New York City. Like this 135, maybe, but 95 in New York City is peanuts, man.
That's true. All right, there we go. Clip number 1. Pretty much what I gotta do. Just gotta sift through all this. Yeah, it's a lot of editing, and just be like, all right, that was good. That was a good tip. That was a good whatever. Keep that. Throw that in, and then once I have like 30 or 40 of those that span at least over 10 minutes, then I can go within it and start organizing them and saying like, hey, that should go there. That should go there. That should go there, and start building like a little bit of a story. What I realized though with stream highlights, which can get pretty boring after you've gotten what you wanted, is people want to leave. So like, put the important shit at the start and just leave it there. Don't try and like hook people and then make them go through some conflict, like actual storytelling. Put the important stuff at the starting, and if they had a good time, they're gonna watch through the whole thing. That's what I think has been doing better than trying to do like a realistic storytelling, but it's because it's stream highlights. Like they have some kind of chronological order, but not exactly what you think. So like if you go to the Grind Reel channel, you can see that I made a video. Yeah, I made a video, don't waste their time, and that one I tried to do storytelling on, and that got 224 views. Next one, I threw all the important shit at the start, and that one's at 285 views, and I'm not going to check the watch time, but I'm pretty sure it's more. So it's interesting. Let's see if Shamakon. Oh, you're watching? Do you have chat available on YouTube, or is it only on Twitch? I was gonna try and get you in here and see if maybe we could talk pie stuff while chat's dead. It's Friday and I haven't streamed in a long time, so I doubt there's gonna be a lot of people in here. But if I can get one person in here, I'm cool. Once I finish this, or even when I get a decent amount of it done, we can jump into like Arduino or Pi stuff. I could tell you maybe about my next video, and hope that not everyone checks the stream out.
Let's take a look. Look at this. Like, this is not a decent job. 75 to 100 is no good. This is even worse. What? We're gonna find a decent job today. All right, IT developer dash techno. Oh, this is like a.
He has a lot of pauses, so I have to like sit there and remove them, and it's freaking annoying.
Palo Alto, you won't find jobs there.
Wait, Shama, do you not have YouTube chat?
Personal mentor, all for free. I don't believe it. You guys.
Shama, if you have unlimited internet, we should play Type Racer. All right. Shama, you ever heard of Type Racer? Probably be a good game and to do it on the console. Just because, like, it's probably heavy. I think it's pretty heavy in the browser. Pretty much just what it sounds like. You race while typing. I can actually, you know what? I'll pull it up. So you enter a race and you get a bunch of text and you have to write a word, press space, and move on to the next word. So here, I'll give it a try. I'm really slow. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Okay, I pressed something, whatever. That's the point. I want a new keyboard and it's not very easy for me. But yeah, so it's like Type Racing. It's a really cool game. I just don't know. It feels pretty heavy. Because it's constantly, so what it's doing is it's tracking each letter you're putting in, updating it in multiple locations on the screen, and every time you type in a letter, it's logging the second in the match that letter was pressed, so that at the end you can replay your writing. So it's every second it's not even every second, every frame it's checking for what letter you pressed. So it's a lot of work happening at once. It seems like a minute or more behind you. Oh, it's possible. YouTube has a crappy delay. Twitch is much faster.
I don't believe it. You guys believe it? I'm not. I feel like, okay, well, what's the cut after I get a job? It's not free. What's the cut?
A lot of time I need to play Josh on like ×4 just because streams are so fucking long. I'm more tempted, to be honest, to talk about either social media stuff or show you the project I was working on. You know that's, you know what, let's do that. Screw editing right now. I could do that later. Just it's not very engaging with chat, but I hate my keyboard. Yeah, dude, I had a keyboard that was really annoying before. Like, you'd press and you'd hear a click, but it wouldn't go through. Let me show you the project I was working on, because video editing it's not the most engaging thing, and I'm trying to work on that. I think that's like my biggest mistake 2019 is while I streamed a lot, they're not engaging enough. The only people who would stay and be engaged were the people who just wanted to talk, just cause, like you or Kyle or whatever. All right, so I'm not gonna be able to show you all these folders. Probably should take this off screen. Okay, so there's some things here I'm not allowed to show. I can't run that. You can't run what? Oh yeah, the delay. All right, so this is my first project I was working on, called Robot That Donates Money When I Swear, and I haven't actually ran Visual Studio yet on this computer. Oh, I have? Okay. What we could do is open the project and actually run it and show you how my voice recognition works, and we can actually talk about like ideas to make it better. Signing into Visual Studio. I don't remember my account. Oh, it's Microsoft account? Okay. God damn. Damn, what's my password? For real? I have like 7 different passwords to try. No, stop. Okay. So it turns out I tried like 5 different ones, and the first one was the right one. I just made a mistake. Open a project or solution. Code, a swear jar robot, and it's not even there. Because it's actually a Hello World project for some reason. Like my namespace and I think my class are called Hello World. Let's see, program. Yep, this is it. Okay. Mousy would find this absolutely hilarious. Alright, so right now I just have one word programmed into here, the word stupid. So if you say the word stupid, it'll get mad at you. But yeah, so let's compile it. Wait, what? What's wrong? PayPal. Okay, well, just remove these for now. They need to fix some things in Visual Studio. Like in Visual Studio Code, if you press Control slant, it will comment out whatever line you're on or whatever you're highlighted. But while you type your password on camera, it's my password for my Microsoft account. I really don't care. Like, there's nothing in there you can take. I have another email for all my important stuff, my bank account, whatever. But this is just like a fucking. Like, okay, you know how many characters is my password? It doesn't bother me. Okay, so let's compile it. Let's run it. Hi, my name is Mike, and I don't like you very much. You're a dumb bot. Yeah, I don't like you. You're stupid. So, stop it there. So it's going to keep going and looping, and it's going to listen to what I'm saying. So the one thing I've realized is that some words aren't accurate. Like, you really have to talk. You have to say words clearly. It's probably pretty small for stream. Let me make it a little bigger. So like, okay. Hi, my name is Mike. Hi, my name is Mike. See that? So I said, hi, my name is Mike, but I put like a weird accent on it, and it says, hey, my name is Mike. It's still getting the general idea, but some words will screw up. Now, I'm going to mute myself for a second and say some really bad words. Okay. Now let's see if it recognizes those words. One second. Oh, you see? So it said FUB, and it censors it out. So I gotta figure that out. It's just like a thing you have to turn on and off. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's working. There's a couple things I need to figure out. The one biggest issue I ran into is that I'm using an Azure service that only allows 15-second real-time like speech samples, even though I'm on a paid account. I'm not paying for it. I just got like a year free. So it only allows 15-second like segments at a time. So what I have it currently doing is every time, so it's like, think of it like an async thing. So it starts so you call the class recognize speech async, and it starts recognizing for speech, and when it stops hearing something, it cancels out of the class. So when I'm talking and I say, hi, my name is Mike, and there's that 2-second pause, it exits. It right away leaves that class, that instance, and then it stops. So what I have it doing now is I put a dot wait at that. So I run it and I put a dot wait. So the program waits until it's done running, and the second that the wait's over and it starts to run, I call it again. So that period where it cancels itself, there's no real pause. It just keeps canceling itself until it hears a word, and then it stays on until that sentence is done. So I say, hi, my name is Mike. It was on there for once, and then it loops infinitely when there's a pause. And then I'm going to start talking again, say, I don't like you very much. And it's going to turn itself back on until it hears the word much, and there's another pause. And then you get what I'm saying. So you could steal that word list. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a word list. I'm gonna get a word list of like swear words and bad things to say, and I'm gonna input them into here and have it like just check that little library, and then I'm going to find a way. I think I'm gonna have to use mono on a Pi, unless I want to rewrite this in C++, which isn't that hard. So I might do that. I might just write in C++ and then put it on my Pi, connect my Pi to my Arduino, connect dumb, dangerous things to my Arduino, tasers, air pistons, whatever, and then do a bunch of things that we always like that we do in general, but that makes me want to swear, like piss myself off, like I don't know, have to drink a really hot tea in a very thin glass and it really hurts, so like I grab it and I'm drinking it and I'm trying not to hurt myself, or like type racer and I'm not allowed to swear if I screw up, or play like a game that makes me rage. Just like a bunch of dumb things, and then find a creative way to make it really like a really funny video, kind of like a Michael Reeves video, but I'm not Michael Reeves, so it awaits the end and starts anew, pretty much, yeah. But the end is just when it stops hearing something, so it's still buggy, which is what I have to figure out. But pretty much I'm talking right now, so it's gonna listen for my voice until 15 seconds or until I stop talking. What the hell? It's been glitchy. Oh, now it froze. Okay, let's compile it again. Let's run it. So I'm talking now, and now I'm talking again, and now I'm talking a third time. So I'm gonna throw this message in chat for you guys to see it. Oh. See that? No match, speech cannot be recognized. That's 15 seconds. Oh my god. That's 15 seconds where it didn't recognize speech, and it canceled itself out. Hi, my name is Mike. So this is where the problem comes in. Hi, my name is Mike. Now, if I press a letter, it like unfreezes it. Hi, my name is Mike. Who is my? Hi, my name is Mike. Hi, my name is Mike. Hello. Who are you? That's really cool. So if I use sentences with a question mark at the end, like if I say it in my voice, it supposedly knows to add it automatically, unless it's using some kind of dictionary. What's 1 plus 1? What is 1 plus 1? Okay, so I'm guessing it recognizes keywords and builds it up itself. Because I wasn't putting like emphasis on the end of the question. You know when you say like, Yeah, it's looking for keywords, so like when you say like, and yeah, that's really interesting. I'm guessing there's not much I could change around here because I'm not actually doing the machine learning. I'm just sending the audio file to the service and it's sending back to me. Finally saw it on screen. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. It's still really interesting, but what I have to figure out is how to fix a couple bugs and then connect this to an Arduino. And I'm just not sure if I want to rewrite it in C++. It's not that much work. It's just like, I don't want to deal with that. But I might have to. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, so then from here I can communicate to the PayPal API and be like, hey, he swore, donate $1. Also, I can connect it to the Arduino and then go nuts. That's just the one part I didn't figure out. But someone in the Grindreel Discord, very fancy Azure service. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, and they're really good. Like for the amount of work I had to do to get voice recognition to work, it works really well. It's super simple. I don't think anyone really cares about the code. I don't. Code's boring. This is boring, but here's my code. Here's the server I'm sending it to. Calling speech recognizer from the Microsoft Cognitive Speech Services.speech NuGet. Pretty much like the library or framework or whatever it's called. And then I'm telling it to listen here, recognize once async. There's another thing you can do where you can tell it like continuous listen, but it doesn't work, or at least I couldn't get it to work. This probably work okay once you get the async kinks out. Yeah, it's just like little bits and pieces. Honestly, I don't need it to work amazing. I'm not trying to do like industry level code here. I just want to make a funny video, to be honest with you. Just want to make a funny video, make a couple people laugh, and then move on to the next cool project, you know. Mono might run something like this just fine. Yeah, the only thing is I feel like Mono would be slow. Just because I only have 4 gigs of RAM, right? And I don't know how much processing power the Arduino has. Or sorry, the Pi. But if it comes down to that, whatever, I'll rewrite it in C++. You know what I mean? I need to figure out, someone left a link for it in the Grindreel server. Someone left a link on how to talk through the serial port. Where is it? Can't believe I lost it. Where is it? Is it in Arduino chat? It is, okay. Alright, he gave me 2 links. Let's pull them up. Should I keep Arduino IDE and serial 96000 open to be able to receive data sent from the Python code? Arduino is connected with Pi 3 with serial communication. Try to send the data to the Arduino IDE. Okay, so I remember doing that and then connecting it to like a Java app. I just don't know if it works the same way. I think adding squares to a shopping cart or something might work better. What does that mean? Adding squares to a shopping cart. By the way, for everyone's in the stream, feel free to talk, even if you don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to get all nerdy in here. I'm just trying to figure out this cool idea and make a really funny video. And if you like the stream, you can always like the little button there. Helps me out. I think adding square. Okay, so the Pi has like 4 cores of something. Okay. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to figure out a quick but good solution, not just a quick solution. I tried to replace if condition about checking serial begin. Let's see, C#, communicate with Arduino through serial port. Using serial port to make Arduino to do stuff. Ease piece, yeah. I did it once, but I was following a tutorial, so to be honest with you, I wasn't paying too much attention. I was just too like interested about other stuff. You can do this just fine. Okay. So what I need to figure out, it'd be cool if every time I swear we can trigger, let's say, the Arduino to like turn on a light or something. But there's a couple problems. One, I need to connect a microphone to the Pi. Not a big deal when I'm not streaming, but right now I'm streaming and I only have one mic. Unless I can plug in it. I saw that the Pi will not accept audio in from the aux port. So I need to find another USB mic, which I'm not sure I have. Yeah. As opposed to making them immediately make, oh wait. Adding squares to a shopping cart as opposed to making them immediately make transactions. Oh, I see what you're saying. And then at the end, okay, I thought it would be funnier to have it do it instantly, just for the fact that I can pull up my phone and be like, fuck. And you can see PayPal charged you $1. But yeah, honestly, I'm not going to focus on the PayPal part right now. I just want to focus about when I swear, activate Arduino. And then from there, I can endless things, right? I can make it shock me. I can make it tase me, or the same thing. I can make it do the air piston and like punch me in the body or in the face, even though I'm terrified that if I don't set it up properly, I will be breaking my own ribs because that thing is freaking strong. But I think I understand. I think I know what to do. I'm gonna 3D print like an arm. So I have a boxing glove and I put the boxing glove over the piston, but the piston is like a very thin, like half-inch, no, not half-inch, a quarter-inch pipe that sticks out of the piston and just goes. So I need to 3D print a hand or some kind of hand-like shape that will go inside of a boxing glove, and we'll have on the other side a quarter-inch input, and then thread it and then put it onto the piston, and now put the glove on the hand, and then now I have a punching machine that won't break my ribs. Because the boxing glove on the piston works, but the second the boxing glove shifts off, the piston's going through like 1/10 of an inch. What up, cheapo? Or should I call you Bluff? How's it going, dude? I know there's code on the screen. I'm not trying to get all nerdy, but there's some cool project I'm working on. Here, let me give you a quick overview. Pretty much. Wait, there's build errors. What? Pretty much, there's a bot. Is this JavaScript? No, this is C#. Welcome to the stream, AB. So let me show you guys quickly what this is. I really don't want to get too nerdy and too much code. I want people who don't know code to get in here as well. So I'm gonna start the bot, and as I talk, it's gonna recognize my voice and type it onto the screen. Hi, stream, how's it going? You are really dumb. I hate you. You're stupid. Oh, so see? Recognize that I said the word stupid. You said stupid, get punched. Now, when it sees that I said the word stupid, it's going to send that to an Arduino, which will be set up to like a bunch of torture machines, whether it's tasing, punching, water shooting at me, whatever it is, and it's going to do that to me. And I'm going to try and make a funny video based around that. So like make a bunch of things that would trigger the crap out of me. But if I do swear, if I do break, it will hurt me. So like, you know that game where you have to like climb up a mountain? I don't remember what it's called. You have like a not a sledgehammer, like a pit, whatever it's called. It's like a hammer with a spike on it. I'm blanking out, but you use that and you climb up a mountain, and if you make a mistake, you fall down all the way to the bottom of the mountain and have to restart the level. So imagine like trying to beat that game while this bot is running and you have like 10 different torture machines around you. Maybe like another one I said earlier was like drinking tea out of a very thin glass and trying like not to scream because my hands are burning. Just like dumb things. I think it'll be pretty funny. Can you legit code? I can, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. I only like to code when there's like something really cool behind it. Cool project, man. Thanks, dude. Where do you guys see that I'm streaming? Did you guys just like get a notification, or did you see it in Discord or something? I wish there was a way to keep track of where people are coming from and then put more effort into other places. Shama is saying, make the piston punch you something you like instead of you. Oh, that's a great idea. That'd be so funny. I probably have like an old phone I can use and be like, here's my telephone, and put it on the wall, and if I screw up, it just destroys the screen. 10 swears in a stream and it breaks your favorite something, or oh dude, that's a net, like, ooh. I'm sure that's a really good idea, Shama. I'm gonna add it. Random suggestion, go ahead. Oh, message restricted, I didn't see it. Yeah, there's so much potential for these type of videos. Like, you know, let me tell you a couple. I'll give you guys sneak peeks, and then you guys can help me out with this. I don't want to give too many away because I feel like it's funnier when you don't know what's coming. But the top 2 right now on my list have been this project, and another one would be some kind of like security system built around my door to keep my family members out of my room, but make it like a really aggressive system. Like it cusses you out and it swears at you and it just gets angry at you, and a bunch of, it'd be cool because it'd be a bunch of 3D printed parts. So like I 3D print my own like lock, 3D print my own I have a keypad, so like something to hold the keypad in place. I was thinking on the bottom of the door, on the other side of like the wood, putting an RFID scanner, which I actually have, and putting the tag on my dog's collar, so that when she walks up to my door, the door unlocks and lets her in. Just like a bunch of dumb ideas. But that's a really that's a lot of work for a video that's meh, 5 out of 10. So I'm trying to do the funniest things I have right now and get the ball rolling, and then once I do that, I can make videos about whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys know Michael Reeves. He's like a big inspiration on a lot of the things I started to do. But he makes a video like once a month, and it's really hard when you're starting off to get traction on once a month. Someone said last time, a chair that moves away when it detects you're trying to sit down. That's a pretty easy idea. So that might be one I'll do next, where pretty much you connect the air piston to your chair, and instead of having the piston push out when it gets a signal, you're gonna have it pull in. So you're just, the way the piston works, educational stream here, you know, you got I'll give you guys the full you guys who actually are interested in this. You have an air compressor. This is what it's gonna look like for now. Just this blob, right? There's a thing here, and it compresses air, and it sends it into the tank. Then you get a cable or a pipe or tube, and you send it to your device. In this case, it's something called a solenoid. Think of it as like a gate. And you got one hole here, and you got one hole here, and you got a thing in the middle. And depending on which way you want to send the air, the thing will go right or left, like a door. What up, Wizzy? Was subbed though. Oh, okay, cool. Are you currently a software engineer? Like professionally as a job? No. But I still code for projects that I want to do and the occasional things I need to do. I did a bit of freelance a couple months ago, but that was just a terrible experience. A lot of people where you like build something for them and then they're like, you know what? I don't like that. Let's do something else. And they don't think about the fact that you just spent 2 weeks on something that you told them to do. And it's just not for me. So air compressor puts air into a tank. Air is sent down from the tank through a tube into the solenoid. In the solenoid, you have let's call it gate. You have an A gate and a B gate, right? And pressure always goes through one of them. And those two things go into your piston. And inside the piston, you have this tube here and a piston like cup. And then the thing that, in this case, my machine is a fist, and it punches this way. So this is a bit of a bad drawing. Sorry. I'll just erase this. So there's a piston cup right here. Oh no, what did I do? And maybe a kind of contract work. Maybe a kind of contract would work at freelance. Yeah, like that's where I went wrong. Do a proper contract, and it's just a mess. And I was just like, you know what? It's not worth it. Also, luckily, it was someone who's kind of close to my family, so I was kind of like able to get away from it. But totally, that's the way to do it. I think the best way to do it, and I see a lot of people doing it, is they're like, we sit down and we think of what you want, and I build that. If you want to make changes, you get one free change. After that, $50 a change or whatever. You know what I mean? So like, if you don't like something, you tell me, and I will invoice you for that thing. But I don't want to code, to be honest with you, as a job. I love doing it when it's for fun things. I hate doing it as a job. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. Like, for me, learning code, when I was doing like code wars questions or like LeetCode, that was so much fun. I love problem solving like that. Like when you tell me like Johnny needs 5 apples and you need to build a function that prints out 5 apples for Johnny, I love that stuff. I'll do that all day. The second you take me to like a company and you're like, all right, here, like what I did was I worked on a finance tool. So I had to like do like graphing and stuff. That was the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. I remember counting the days until I can leave. Because I had to give him my 2 weeks in. And then I was like, fuck, now I gotta work 2 weeks. I should have told him like 1 week or something. And I was just counting the days. How about making the seat lever change at inappropriate times using a linear actuator? Syncs when you don't want to sync. That'd be good if I had a chair that was broken, but I don't really have a chair that's broken. Syncs you closer to the floor. Yeah, just like launch me up and down. You get what I mean? I'm not against code. I'm just, yeah, like I said, it's just not for me. All right, sorry. One more time, we're gonna go through this diagram because educational stream, you know. Air compressor compresses air, sends it into the air tank. Air goes down the tube into the solenoid. Now this is where it's getting this is where it decides where the air is going, either into A or B. Let's say it goes into A. This is A and this is B. Let's say it goes into A. What's going to happen is air is going to go into here and fill the upper chamber here. Now, what do you think is going to happen when it compresses enough air in there that the chamber wants to expand, right? When you blow into a balloon, At one point, not right away, but at one point, you're going to put too much air for that balloon and it's going to start to expand and get bigger, right? So that's exactly what's going to happen here. Except metal isn't going to expand like that. The piston here is going to get pushed down this way. And when it gets pushed down violently, because you're putting in 100 psi, this fist will go back down. Now, if you do the other way around and you push a bunch of air into B, especially while the piston cup is at the bottom and you have a very tiny chamber of air here, it's going to violently shoot it up. And I think I have a video I can show you guys. But yeah, it's pretty scary. It sounds pretty scary. Let me pull it up. I have a video. Damn, I think I put the video in Discord. I think I sent it to Josh. Let's see. Come on, word it. Come on, word it. I'm close. So much scrolling. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look somewhere else for it. Sorry, chat. Alright, well, you know what? I don't have my video, but I have a video of one that's very similar. This one's a bit more aggressive, actually.
Stays. Okay, so now air. So now I like can't pull this out because there's the air pushing it. Air's pushing in and pushing the plunger down.
Exactly.
But if we press this little test button right
I have the
here,
same setup as him, just a bigger piston. So it's slower, but 10.
You'll see that.
Oh, 10's a bit. That's right. It's 2-3 times more powerful.
It gets really. It starts to
Just
really
shoots
hot.
like crazy. So what's happening is what I showed you in that drawing. There's a piston in the middle here, a piston cup, and when he's pushing air. So right now, since it's closed, air is coming in through this hose, on the one on top, the one the closest to the top right here. And then the second he presses the button, he shoves all the air into the other side of the piston, of the chamber. And then all the air that's in B. So there's a bunch of air in there's a bunch of air. Do I have the drawing up? Is there a way to clear all? Give me file new. Okay, so we have that crap. We have that thing here, right? Let's just say the piston cup is here. And we got this fitting right here. And we got this fitting right here. So like a bunch of air is in this one right now, and we want it to go in this one, so it shoots out the piston that way. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna go on the solenoid and press the button. Right, there's my big button. He's gonna push the button. All the air from the tank is gonna shoot violently into this chamber, But now you got air in here, air in there. So technically, they're both going to push against each other. But because the solenoid flipped the switch onto the other chamber, now the open part, so like this side is open, all that air is going to escape. And while air goes into this one, air is going to escape out of that one, and then it's just going to shoot out like crazy. I feel like I'm going too deep into this, but yeah, it's really cool stuff.
So if you
Endless possibilities, and being able to 3D print parts now, it makes it even more room to do stupid shit. Oh, Sham, I missed a couple of messages, I think. Sorry. A retracts, B launches. I see. When you forget, you can search. It's only a page or two up there. 20 pages later, found it. Yeah, I ended up just searching the word piston and found the old video and just used that. Yeah, it's pretty pretty cool stuff. Like, there's no cap to what you can do with it. Yeah, pretty crazy. All right, so how do you set it up to connect to the code? How do you listen to a serial port? That's what I'm trying to understand. Writing the C# application. Do you need some like packages to open up a serial port, Shama? Or can you just do it? Like, is it something native on the computer that I should be able to access through Visual Studio? Or sorry, with C#? Just not sure. Let's see. Access serial port C#. System.io.ports. Interesting. I feel like C# was a bad language to pick. So C# on Pi to Arduino. I think you just load a serial library in C#. Never used it, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Arduino driver. Okay. Yeah, so it's a Nugget package. So, dude, I never had to install this stuff. Alright, so if we go, oh, package manager console. Okay, well, if we go to hello world here, right click and manage Nugget packages, and then just browse and search Arduino driver. There we go. By Christopher whatever. Yep, that's it right there. Install that, baby. One thing we need to do is figure out a way to get this code onto the Pi. Also, since I deleted everything on my computer, because I moved it all into onto a new SSD, I'm gonna have to reconnect the shared folder on the Pi. I don't know if you remember me setting that up. Actually, yeah, you were the one who helped me with it. Hi, dog. Are you awake? She's been sleeping here the whole time. Can I show her on chat? Let's see. I don't know if it's too dark for you guys to see her. Let me make it full screen. 1 second. Video capture device. Logi. No, don't buy. Oh, something broke. I broke something. Just leave it. It's another dog. Just ignore it. Like my neighbor's dog is barking, so she's getting all feisty. Alright, look at her. Look at her just sleeping there. Would you like a treat? Would you like to show chat how good you are at eating treats? Come. Oh. Would you like to show chat how good you are with eating treats? Would you like this one? Can chat even see you? There's such a large delay right now. Oh, stop it. Wow, there is such a delay right now. Oh, okay, well, I dropped it on the floor. And she just ate it. And now she's gonna sit down and stare. Okay, anyways. Back to the stream. I have like this keyboard cam right now. Because I was really tempted to just do Type Racer as a stream. Because man, is that fun. But gotta make it educational stream, you know. Alright, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to like the stream, you know? Helps me a lot. Pushes me up in the algorithm so I can get more views. More views means monetization. Which would be nice. Yeah, let's delete those. Let's pull up this thing. Is there no sample code? Here we go. Whoa. That's a lot. Oh, I think you just load a serial library. No, you said that. Hey, you can rewrite in C++ instead. Okay, never mind. You found a perfectly good library. Okay, show us for PI. Here's a fun RPI idea. Use GPIO pins to make buttons that switch camera modes, focus between cameras. That's like a Stream Deck. To be honest with you, Shama, though, a lot of those ideas, like the one you just said, I would like to do, but I don't want to buy like 25 pies right now. You know what I mean? Because like if I make that idea, it's awesome, right? I can make a 3D print a case and I can set up all the buttons and everything, but I only have one pie. So I have to take it all apart for another project later. So until I have like enough where I can use a pie for a project and like keep it there full time, I just can't do those ideas. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that if I do commit to, I want to say 10 videos, 10 funny videos where I build dumb robots. If I could do 10 of those, I'm more than okay of going and buying like 3-4 pies and then buying like, on Banggood you can buy like Arduino Unos for like $7 for each. they're cheap versions of them, but that's fine with me. I don't need them to be perfect. I don't need production like boards. So you just go like $100, like buy 11 Arduinos, and then just build something and like, hey, that's build like a dog feeding machine and not have to take it apart. That'd be great. But I do like that idea, and that'd be a great thing. Not having to use my mouse all the time. That'd be a great idea. Okay, so let's just upload these quickly. Nova, leave it. It's just another dog. Wait, so why is this? Using directive is unnecessary? But I don't want tasks. I want the whole... I don't have to add the word task to everything. Oh, I see. It's unnecessary because I haven't called it yet. Oops. Okay. So... I see. I understand the melody. Okay. So he's choosing a bunch of bunch of different tunes, and then he's throwing that into tempo, and then he's throwing the tempo with the tunes into the buzzer, and telling it to run at 1 second each, or 1,000 milliseconds each. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we need to do this instead. Mega 2560. Boom. Try the ESP32 boards instead of more Arduinos. That's fine too. I was wondering, like, if I wanted to make a lot of projects, right? Like, let's say one a week, would I be best buying a bunch of minis or whatever they're called, like Raspberry Zeros, and then like Arduino? I don't know if it's called mini. The really tiny ones with not a lot of ports. Like, are those the ones to go to? Or for $1 or $2 more, should I just get a bunch of Unos? Like, the only thing I could see being bad with an Uno versus the smaller one is that Uno's a bit bigger. But is that size difference really worth the less ports and the less power that an Uno has? That's what I'm not sure about. In the first place, so start with a platform that is small and has a network interface built in might be a better choice. Yeah, when I say Uno, honestly, when I say Uno, I mean like anything equivalent or better. Mega, I understand you don't need a Mega for everything. Like, I have one, it's a lot of ports. You don't always need all those ports. I think I have like 50 ports for input-output, for digital input-output. You can just cook a web API for your air piston, put it on your Wi-Fi network, and teach your C# to use that web API. Yeah, that's another option. For this, I was hoping I could just have like the Pi and the Arduino in like a 3D printed box together, just wire them within the box, and then send the wires from the solenoid straight into that box and have the solenoid on that. Like, make a box that sits with the solenoid and everything's within the solenoid. And the only, like, how do I explain that? Okay, I'm gonna have to pull out the paint again. What the hell? Let me show you what I mean. So, we have an Arduino, a Pi, a solenoid, and then the piston, right? And then a bunch of things in between. If I can make some kind of box, 3D print a box that slides in the Arduino, slides in the Pi, and grabs onto the solenoid somehow, and then just wire these between inside the box. You know what I mean? Like a server rack, but within the server rack, I could just wire up everything, just like a way of containing everything in one. And then I would have like the air compressor send a hose into the solenoid send a hose out into the piston, and it would be a pretty minimal setup where I can just go around the house and connect it to whatever I want, right? Like imagine a machine that if you swear or whatever, it stop, like, I don't know, a bunch of things. Like imagine having to cook food, and if you stop screaming, it'll unplug the machine and the cooking stops and you have to replug it in. So many ideas. This way you can leverage the CPU of your R-Pi without sacrificing its I/O ports. One R-Pi leveraging many ESP32 devices via HTTP or APS. Yeah. That'd be probably one of the best ideas, to have one Pi and a bunch of other stuff and then use it to communicate with my computer. But if I build projects like a automatic dog feeder and that whole security system with my door, I wouldn't want it running through my computer. I'd want it running on the Pi on its own. Like when I go to sleep, I turn off my computer, and I want to be able to do that even with a bunch of these projects around the house running overnight. You know what I mean? Like if I had to take my computer and move to another house, I want all the other projects to still work. And I'm okay to pay the premium for that, which means buying Pis instead of running it all through my computer with ESP32. Hopefully that makes sense. A dog feeder would be cool, but the one thing I haven't figured out yet is how to properly get it to scoop the right amount of food consistently every time without breaking itself. Because when you, like, the only way I was, like, that possibly would make sense is if it grabbed food from the top instead of the bottom. Because if you have, like, 25 pounds of dog food sitting on a plastic part that has to, like, grab some and move it, and it just doesn't work. I understand you want to make a discrete device, but I'm arguing that a network-connected air piston would be more versatile, easier to deploy. Oh, I wasn't... What I was trying to say with building the box, like 3D printing box, was just to make something I can carry around the house. It wasn't about making it discrete. Maybe I said the word discrete, I don't remember saying it, but no, the main goal is just to make it so I can move it around the house easily. I don't want to have a bunch of cables on the floor and a bunch of stuff. I want to literally make it as simple as possible. Power cable, Arduino has a battery, Pi connects to a power cable, and then solenoid has the air tubes, and that's it. All within a contained box versus everything lying around on the floor. So if I was making a video, I could focus on the video and not on the fact that everything's connected properly. You know what I mean? That's more what I meant. So 3D print like a baby server rack, slide in the solenoid, slide in the Arduino, slide in the Pi, connect them all, and then now all I have to do is travel around the house with this box, and now I have like a wireless or a clean way of transporting this. So technically, if I wanted to take it outside, I wouldn't have to walk around with like a Pi and Arduino and make sure they don't touch pins and whatever. It would all be contained within this box. That's more what I meant. Honestly, I don't even have to like 3D print anything for this. I could technically just get like a Tupperware and just put everything inside of it. But I wanted to 3D print it something that I could do clean. And it makes for extra content, which is my goal, because I need to make 10-minute videos or I just don't make videos at all. There's no point. It's crazy. If you look at the Grindreel channel, which is the channel I'm working on now with Josh, I guess, I've been doing a lot of the editing right now. He's been making the content. I edited. All the videos that were like well over 10 minutes that got views over 10 minutes. I mean, one of them has 600 views, and it's nuts. View time is just so important. More versatile. Oh, discrete. What? Discrete. I didn't even know there's two versions of the word. I don't know. I'll wait for the delay to hit your chat. All right. Yeah, I see. You can just make the air piston and the ESP in a box. Yeah, I'm not against using the ESP32. I just don't have one right now, and the one I bought is gonna take a while to get here. So I want to make this project as soon as possible. Like within this week would be the best. Build it, film it this week, and use your C# code in the RPi anywhere you want. Exactly. That's the point. RPi, Arduino, solenoid. Give it air and walk around the house and use it wherever you want. What's nice about the air compressor I have is you can disconnect the compressor from the tank. So I could fill the tank with a bunch of air and then just move the tank anywhere I want. Technically, I can walk it in public too. It's a pretty big and heavy tank, but yeah, being able to move it around is like super cool. Same with dog feeder. Yeah, with ESP32 would be great with a dog feeder. Because then I can do some network stuff and just make myself like a little web app that notifies me when it worked. But yeah, battery circuit, ESP32, dog feeding apparatus, IoT device, 100%. Maybe that could be a project I can use my ESP32 that's coming in the mail and leave it there and just order more of them, because it was pretty cheap if I remember. Okay. What the hell is that? To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna do the code tomorrow. But I'm glad we talked over this, figured out everything. I think I'm gonna go back to editing. So I might end the stream here now. It seems like we got some viewers, we got some people talking in chat. We got Wizzy, AB, Bluff, Epsilon, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. 1, 2, 3, 4, Epsilon XI. I triggered someone because I lost one subscriber, but that's fine. And yeah, I do appreciate you being here, Shama. Seriously, everyone in here, AB, Wizzy, whatever. Really appreciate all of you. I think a good way to end this is to play some Type Racer, because you already know I'm fastest. But oh wait, shit, too early. Leave, too early. I need to find a song that encompasses my game plan. Okay, this is a good song. Okay, hold on, guys. If I join a race, how long does it take? All right, you ready for this? Come on. No. "59 words per minute." Honestly, second place, I'm okay with that. I'm not that like that's probably one of my best times ever. It's the music. Gas for the one loss. It's fine. I remember though, Shama, when I first started doing YouTube and I had like 100 subscribers and someone would unsubscribe, I would genuinely get hurt. Genuinely would be like, why? And it bothered me. And now I realize, who cares? I need to make content because I like. If I start making content with views only in my head, I won't enjoy it. It'll feel like work. That's the over justification effect kicking in. If that happens, use voice recognition to play Type Racer. That'd be absolutely awesome. Maybe that. You know what? I'm gonna add it to the list. I'm gonna move the list off the screen now. Use voice rec to play. It'd be a bit tricky, to be honest, because it only does word by word, but that'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. All right, let's do another one. We need a better song though. Yeah, fuck the song. Let's just. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's starting. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck! No, stop. I already swore once. No, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I have an idea. Let's play the game with the bot running. What do you think? Get Visual Studio. Visual Studio. Run the bot. Hello bot, how's it going? Okay. Alright bot, you ready? Oh, we're starting, okay. And welcome to the future. Sand shit. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't. No, stupid. And I'm. No, stop. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck. Telling you. No, this is me enemy. This is me. No, stop, please, please. Oh no, 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 no! Come on, come on. No. Oh. Ah, fuck. This is so dumb. This is so stupid. Communicate. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, he kicked me out. I was too slow. Nice. God, that was so triggering. Okay, so let's analyze. How's it going? Goodbye, star. Stupid. Okay, so I said the word stupid to recognize. Porn. I didn't even say that word. Speech cannot be recognized. Enemy, please. So dumb, so stupid. Get punched. What the fuck? Help me keep that slow nice. Call Dawson person. Ring. Okay, well, clearly there's a lot of issues, but it recognized the swear words, and that's all I care about. It's not perfect. A lot of the time it screws up sentences because it thinks it can make them better. But the fact that it recognized swear words makes me very happy. And on that note, we're going to end the stream. Also the fact that I have to edit like 4 hours of stream footage. And it's already 8 at night. But I really do appreciate every single one of you being here. Legitimately. And yeah, I can't wait to stream again. Stream more, make more content, make this video for you guys. For myself as well, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic and let the delay catch up. And yeah, see you tomorrow.